How are y'all doing today? Today is Monday, April 7th, 2025. Market opens in just a couple of minutes here. And as you can see, QQQ has sold off even more over the weekend. The NASDAQ selling off, huge gap sell down to 398. And this can go even lower. So let's go ahead and begin here. We're going to start sharing our links. Market opens in just a couple of minutes here. And oh my goodness, the market is down another 6% on the day, 3% pre-market, and dropping. Coincidentally, amazingly, we already got into a position, 48 shares at 54.73 on SQQQ. So as the market begins to sell off, this number right here will begin to push up even more. Okay, and I'll leave that P&L right here for you at the top as well. We're up 1.5% already on the day. Excited to see it, and the market is not even open yet. So as long as QQQ continues to sell off like we think it will, then our SQQQ position will go back up to maybe $60, resulting in around a $200 day to day. Trying to be patient, waiting for that open, and hopefully we will see some really good action. Welcome. If this is your first time watching, consider subscribing to the channel. I do this every day, Monday through Friday, so don't be afraid to hop on into these live streams, watch, learn, follow along, and even comment and welcome yourself to the channel. Let me know where you're from. Let me know how you're doing today. How was your weekend? Hope you all had a great weekend today as well. Markets are continuing to sell off, and guys, I haven't even shared my link yet. Holy moly, we gotta let the Discord members know what's going on here. And if you haven't heard of our Discord, definitely check it out. First link in the description and the pinned comment in the comments section. Check it out. If you haven't already, free Discord, 100% free lifetime access, no credit card or anything to sign up. You just hop on and start connecting with me and other like-minded individuals on the Discord. We also have our Investing for Beginners community. 70,000 members on Facebook. It is a private group. Just got to ask a couple simple questions, and you can join that as well. All 100% free. Let's see what's going on here. QQQ markets are now open. Let's see a big drop on the markets here. Love to see it. We do not want to see a retracement per se. We want to continue to see this selling off. Hope you guys all had a great weekend. This is crazy, guys. We're going to go over some stuff too after the trade. Why we're in a bear market. Why is it getting worse? We're going to go over all that stuff today. Fortunately, I'm still spreading my link. Jeez Louise. Next. There we go. What are you guys looking at trading today? I know Tesla's down like 10%. Everything's literally down right now. So this could have a quick change of reversal. But I don't believe anything's actually going to be recovering anytime soon. Okay, we might get a little retest here and there. But overall, I think we're going to probably continue to sell off. Okay, guys. Let me know if that bothers you. I could turn it down just a little bit. You're going to hear that a lot. Sharp drops, 5% drops, stuff like that. We're going to be hearing a lot of that today. But very nicely pushing up. Let's go ahead and look at the 1 minute. Looking good. I don't really like looking at the 1 minute because the 5 tells a better story, especially holding it a little bit more throughout the day. Mara is down 11% today. Holy moly. Everything is in a free fall. Okay, now everything is definitely oversold too, so we could get, you know, a change in direction. This could come all the way back up in gap fill to 422, but I'm thinking, you know, this is still very bearish, okay? But we could get a change of direction very easily. Very easily. Good morning. Good morning. How are you all doing? Good morning, Major. So our plan today, again, is not to hold SQQQ. I'm not going to be holding this overnight. Although a lot of the moves are happening overnight, I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of these moves, but I'm safe. I'm a lot safer being cash, especially in these times of uncertainty, when something can easily just flip back and continue to push up. But right now, we're not seeing the markets for that. Right now, markets are just looking horrible, right? It's tariffs, backlash, possible World War III, all this like crazy stuff going on, guys. Like we got 100% rating saying that we are going to be going into a recession. Another 60% rating, and I'll have to get the exact people who are rating this. It's just crazy. It's insane to me. Like, what is going on? I like to see it, right? We're making money, but it's just insane. Okay, I believe all our links are shared. Discord, Insta, and Facebook. You could also follow me on TikTok and Twitter. We are on all platforms under Johnny Trades or under the Investing for Beginners community. One of those two, okay? Up almost 2%, $45 on the day. Some of the news, guys, coming out is not so good. Goldman Sachs warns tariffs could slam us into a recession. I believe we're already there, guys. I mean, we have sold off insane amounts already. From highs of 540 down to lows of 398.01. That is a 26% sell-off already. 26%. And we've been talking about this on the channel literally for 2 months. When we first saw this pullback and it hit even before the 45 EMA, we said if it loses the 45 EMA, it can come all the way down to that green line right there, which is the moving average. And of course, again, I can't predict it. Don't think I have a crystal ball, because I don't. But at the same time, we can be prepared. We've seen the overbought levels. We've seen this whole tech bubble thing happening. We've seen people pulling money out. Warren Buffett's been cash heavy for quite some time. It's not like he just went cash heavy yesterday. So down 26% to 398. It can go down 30% even. To make headlines better, just to make it sound better. Trump took over and markets crashed 30%. It's just a better headline. And I believe it can go down to 30%, down to this moving average, whether headline or not. 380, I think, is our target level. 390, 380-ish is going to be our target level. So knowing that, you could technically hold today on Monday. By end of week, we could see, not even end of week, probably in the next couple of days, we could see 380, levels, okay? 390, 380. Now, again, this can totally turn and quickly push up. We want you guys to all be aware that as fast as it can gap down, just as fast as it can dip up. All it takes is one headline, one piece of news, one catalyst, or just a ton of people with a ton of money coming in and pushing this. Now, no, QQQ, the overall NASDAQ, is huge, okay? We're going to need like trillions of dollars to move this thing, okay? Apple alone is $2.66 trillion. They're down to 174 right now, trying to get back above that level here. Microsoft as well, not doing so great. Let me do this real quick. There we go. That should work out a little better. Also selling off Microsoft, 2.58 trillion. Guys, $1 trillion is a ton of money. And for the overall NASDAQ to even get back to where it needs to be, we need a ton of wells. I mean, we're talking wells, retailers, institutional, hedge funds. Like, we need so much money pouring in, and I just do not see that happening today or really anytime soon. Now remember, uncertainty in the market basically means it's not good. There's uncertainty is bad. Okay, let's say that. It's not like neutral, we're gonna flatline, everyone's uncertain. No, usually uncertainty means it's bad, it's negative. Okay. Here we go, up 3.5%, almost $88. I do believe first official $100 day of this account challenge on the year, and we are in April. So we want to be patient. We want to get back up to these 60 levels. And again, I'm not greedy. I may even start locking in profits way too early because I don't want to give it all back. Hey guys, we're up $80, and then I wait 20, 30 minutes and it comes all the way back down and we're, you know, down 80, 90, $100. It happens. It's happened here on the live stream for all of you to see. Okay. But we want to be calculated and we want to make sure that we are making a good trade. We want to stick to our trade plan. Okay. We want to be patient. It's the first 7 minutes of market open. It can literally push up all day long or sell off all day, right? Just crossed over 3% on the day. This is where I would literally start locking in profits because my goal really is only to make 1 to 2% a day. So we have beat our daily goal. What's up, Jizo? This is heavy. Wish I just shorted Mara last night. Me too, man. I wish I just held my position from like a month ago, right? Throw $2,000 in at $30. Doubled your money, right? Didn't even have to flinch to make $2,000. I have a lot of respect for your conservative approach. You are teaching those new to the market well. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Staying flat overnight has saved many a mistakes. Yes, and many a money. There's been like, whew, there's been days where I could have lost hundreds, if not at least a good $1,000 just holding a position overnight, right? So we're up $113 on the day. I had a dream last night that it was kind of a messed up dream. I had a dream that I should go long, that TQQQ was going to recover. And it can. QQQ can recover, guys. But I don't know if I took a trade because I didn't see any P&L saying I lost money or made money. But it was weird. I have a lot of dreams, and now I'm having dreams about charts. Charts, tickers, companies, percentages, and money. Oh my gosh. Can I go back to dreaming about like taking walks on the beach? No, just kidding. Big correction here, big drop. We're going to see what happens. I think this is just a bull trap. Again, I don't want to give all my profits away, and it's still very early in the day. That's why I hate looking at these 1 minutes. And if you didn't notice, I took my 6 minute off. Or I'm sorry, my 9 EMA. I was trading with my 9 EMA for quite some time. I decided to take it off right now. See how it's following this trend? If I feel like it's going to break this trend, I would have sold right here and got out and lost all my upside profits. Tight. It's probably good for day trades. I'd say if you'd want to try something, maybe try like a 20. Is that a little bit too much? 20 might be perfect actually, guys. We may try a 20. If not, I'm just going to keep it to 45. The 45 is very strong. If it breaks to 45 EMA, then the price movement's broken. The 9 was a little too tight. The 20 might be a bit better. Do you see how it's kind of trailing on that 20? Breaks at 20, we can also consider getting out. But just more recently, I haven't been using it. Just been trying to clean up my charts for you guys as well and just make sure that it looks real good. And honestly, again, I burned myself a few times, right? I would have burned myself right there, got out when it broke the 9, and been like, oh, this push-up so much more. So, you know, sometimes having less is more, you know? So right now I'm rocking the 45 EMA and the 200 MA, if anyone wants to know. Major, it's all in Asia, New York Open, and such things on my TradingView account. Okay. Here we go, 103. I'm so tempted to just lock in profits, guys. This is slightly going back. Let's see here. Lock in half, right half out. Diamond hands it. Reduce position by maybe 18 shares. Yeah. Well, no, it's still pushing up. I want to lead by example here. When this breaks and makes new highs, there's nothing but upward momentum. Okay, I want to lead by example. When we see consolidation and a break of direction, that's when we want to sell. When there's a break in direction. But right now, there's no break in direction. This continues to push up, make newer highs. It came down real low, kind of to fake people out, think the market was going to go bullish. And again, guys, I want you to know we are we are betting against the market. Okay, we're betting against the market. That means when the market sells off, SQQQ goes up. For anyone new here, I want you guys to know that. And I'm not holding this position overnight. This is not a company that you hold long term. This is shorting the market. The market can recover just as easily. I can sell off for any reason at any moment. Okay, I do not want anyone holding SQQQ overnight for any reason. No reason you should be holding this company overnight. Okay, please, please, please save your money. I'll even let you know, guys. Follow the channel, subscribe. I'll even let you know when to go long. Because as soon as this flips and the market goes bullish and we get out of this little bear market that we're dealing with, once it goes bullish, guys, all we're going to do is flip. We're going to go from trading SQQQ to trading TQQQ. And that's it. That's the whole game plan. For now, we're just shorting the heck out of the market. The market wants to sell off to zero. Don't matter to me. I'm not biased. I could, in my opinion, I could care less if the market goes up or down. We're gonna sell 18 shares. Well, there's no change in direction. We have 48 shares at a really great solid price, 54.73. I would have loved to get in at 53, right? I should have been a little more patient this morning, getting in at 53, 53.50. But I saw this cross over that moving average here, and I was like, it's going bullish. It's doing what it's doing now. I thought I was gonna do pre-market, which is fine. Got in a little early. But nonetheless, we got about $2,000, $2,500 in the trade, and we're already up 135 bucks or 5%. So we are going to lock in 18 shares right here. We're starting to, and also we're up 5% anyways. We've already doubled my daily goal for the day. Again, any change in direction for any reason, okay? If you're just tuning in, we may have already missed the move on SQQQ, and we may not have, okay? This can completely sell off to QQQ can continue to sell off over the week down to 380s, maybe even 390 levels. But again, I don't hold positions overnight. I like to be really cash heavy, times of uncertainty. And it looks like it's starting to have a change in direction. And I've already beat my daily goal too, guys. I mean, I'm already double my daily goal. I mean, this wants to push up 10%, great, but just want to be careful, right? We don't want to sell too early. Want to make sure we stick to our plan. That's why I don't really like looking at that 1 minute. The 1 minute makes you feel like you have to act quickly on the 1 minute. And when you know this can draw out for a long period of time, you want to look at the 5. Now, 1 minute is good for momentum trading, scalping. I'm not saying that. I like the 1 minute. But I've noticed on this particular trade, SQQQs and TQQs, sometimes the trades take a little longer to play out than Momos. Momos, this would have pushed up and came all the way back down in like 5 minutes. So it's all about being patient as well. We are making new lows again on QQQ down to 404. It's actually pushing up to 405 now, so we're getting a slight reversal. But this isn't anything, right? We could either hold and wait and see if this actually does recover and get rejected off of this moving average, right, the 45, and continue to get rejected, or we can literally begin to give all of our profits back. Look how much it's came back down. See, this consolidation period right here would have been a pretty good indication to get out at some top levels, right, at 57.80, 57.60. And again, you could have your stop loss set up and be able to do it that way as well. So already back, almost $50, $30, right? Yeah, see, failed to lock in profits at a good point. And it's still early, right? We still got a lot to go. This is still indicating a sign of a downward. It'd have to get back above this moving average, which it can. It can easily get back above that, right? Could gap fill back up to 421. And there we go, right? Leading by example, I feel like I failed to lock in profits up here. I failed to lead by example by locking in the majority of profits up there. I locked in 18 shares at 57.50. 57.50. So let's see, it's going to test the moving average again. You still live, guys? Yeah, still live. Jeez Louise, come on, don't do this to me. Don't make me give back all my profits. Because I failed to lock in profits. Come on. And see, just like that too, I was saying that all it takes is a minute or two for a change in direction. 1 5-minute candle. We're still doing good, okay? It's still holding above. And I'm not trying to be greedy either because, I mean, I guess I am now. Guess I am being greedy. Wow. Look at this push. We're going to hold. Believe it's a bull trap, guys. They're just trying to get more buyers to step in, pick up some shares so that way they can dump it even more. 30 minutes still looking really good, really healthy on the 30-minute. And that's when I got to know to be patient too, right? When I got to know to be patient. Just the weird feeling, right? To know you're up 5% and then now you give back 2-3% of that, waiting to be patient for it to go back up to 5%. You know, locking in profits right off the bat. We would have been up, what was it, like 130, 140. We did lock in a few profits here, and the thing is just waiting, right? Being patient, testing that moving average. Still got 30 shares, nothing too crazy. We got 30 shares. Getting rejected. That's a big green candle though. There we go. We want to see some more red. Well, no. But you're going the wrong way there, buddy. Yep, could change direction for any reason, okay? This guy said $8 swing in literally 2 minutes. Don't you love volatility? Yep, sure do. Everyone's experiencing the same volatility. We think it's going to sell off back to 60. It could. This could be a bull trap out for the bears. It could be a bear trap fake out for the bulls, right? I mean, all I know is we were up 120 and I blinked and now we're only up 60. How's stream quality, guys? Bit slow, but probably my Wi-Fi. Looks like we're all green. No, it keeps going from green to red. Yeah, it's kind of bad. Let me see. Let me check any of my other devices. Can't believe I just did that, guys. Can't believe this is happening right now. My dream is coming true. See, now it's above this little moving average on the 5-minute. Oh wait, that's TQQQ. No, it's QQQ as well. Is it going to come back up all the way to 416, 417 for a, or even 421 for a retest? Has a long way to go to get a retest too on the EMA. 415, 416. It's kind of high up there for a retest, my guys. Oh my goodness. I think we're going to do it. I guess we're going to do it. Still, yeah, I don't know on this one now, guys. The volatility is insane. Bought 40 shares at $54.80, pretty much $55. Bought another 8 at $53.77. Been better off buying at $52.50, $53 would have been nice entry. 53 to 57. 53 to 57 was an 8% move for SQQQ. Why did I get greedy? What did I want? 10%? What am I doing? Locked in 18 shares at 57.50. At 57.50. That was incredible. 57.50. 5%. 120 bucks. And I basically held it all the way back to the moving average. Let's see if we get a retest and rejection. Because this is sad, up 5%, and now I'm up maybe almost 1, 2. And I believe this can sell off more. I'm just being impatient. That's all. And a little nerve-wracking. I mean, this thing's been selling off for so long, it can push up for any reason. It doesn't need a reason to push up. There we go. What I don't like is it's above this moving average on the 5-minute now, because that always showcases signs of, you know, potential reversal here. Stay below the 45 EMA. It's gonna have to stay below this and get rejected pretty hard in order for me to stay into this position. Holy moly. I literally gave back $100 just now, guys. We realized $50. That's what we've realized. And that's the way it can go, right? Market volatility is very, very strong. Very strong. The days we want to hold longer, we should. And the days we should sell early, I don't, right? It happens. And then it's all up to us to maintain our emotions and composure on the trade and believe in our setup. Man, I do not like this anymore. Huge green candle. Don't worry too much. NQ down more, so it will probably follow. Yeah, I just really hate holding all day, you know. I like to just get in and get out. And that's why I like trading momentum stocks pre-market, right? Pre-market, you're in, you're out, you're done. You know your whole fate of the day in an hour. You know, you either made money or you didn't, but super high risk. You could lose a ton of it. Causing a ruckus. I bought 48 shares initially. 48. I locked in $18 shares at the very top here. 57.50 was my exit. I should have just sold all of them. I got greedy. I was like, 120 isn't enough. It's not. I was just talking about doubling my daily goal is like 2%. I was up 5. Anyways, locked in 18 shares at 57.50. Pushed up to 57.80. And then it had a nice little green candle here pushing back up to 57.50 and then a huge flush back down. So now below my average cost. 54.73 was my average cost. If I hold down to where the resistance is, it'd be about a $4 loss-ish. But yeah, you got to see me literally just hold all the way down and give back $120. Go from 120 in the green to now barely even a buck or two on the day. A lot of volatility in the market. A lot of volatility, man. It's crazy. And when you go short, you can go long. Like that would have been a nice little setup here. Buy SQQQ here, sell at the top. As soon as you sell here, buy TQQQ for $35 and sell up here at 38. So you could have got 2 trades in, right? That's a 10% profit right there on TQQQ. Literally a nice 3% move for the bulls after a sell-off. 3% on the market already, right? So it sold off 3% and it gave it all back. It recovered the entire 3%. If it gets above that moving average, it's going to be long, and it's going to be a long day, guys. This thing's going to go up. It can go up to 420, 426. It could even rally up to 450 if it really wanted to. 425, 426. Ugh. This trade is looking worse and worse now. It was a great trade. Poor execution. Poor execution. I should have sold all of it up here, guys. Now we're negative. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Bad trade. Good trade, bad execution. If it doesn't get rejected here, we're in trouble, guys. Everyone's looking at these numbers. 417.09. I mean, it's not a good spot. We need this to get rejected for our trade to work out. Oh man, I literally held all the way to resistance. Resistance has got to hold, and this needs to get rejected. Not like we're down a lot. I just gave back all of our profit though, right? Down $10 isn't really nothing. Yeah. That trade plan is over. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't really want to hold. Oh my gosh. I don't want to hold if QQQ is going to continue to recover, because if it recovers, we're in big trouble, or I'm in big trouble for my trade. Right? It's already sold off 4%. The volatility on this is insane. I just, oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh my gosh. That was what I was talking about. If that breaks above, look at this, bullish. QQQ, man. TQQQ would have been the way to go. It's even cheaper. Could have gotten at 35. $4. Oh my gosh. My internet's all laggy. Let it be a gap fill. Let it be a gap fill to 40 and then just continue to sell off. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I hate when it's like that. Way too choppy, guys. Way too freaking choppy for me. I mean, I've actually been down $100, $120 down, and it come all the way back up just to break even and lock in like $20. So I've come back from the dead, being down $100, as much as now going up 100 and giving it all back within an instant. So very lot of volatility, and it's not over. The volatility is not over yet. Bouncing off of that support, holding on to that support here, which is now resistance. It is resistance for QQQ. But again, this could just be a retest, and this thing can push up dramatically like it did just now. Look at that giant green candle. Last thing I want to do is hold a short position on a market that can recover to infinity, right? That just means my SQQQ position could actually just lose to infinity. Whoa, nerve-wracking. And the stream quality is horrible, horrible, guys. So, yeah, crazy. Back to break even. Trying to be patient here. Bouncing off of that support level, 52.50. Very nice. New support, 51.85. I'm not going to put it there, though. I don't like that. Not looking good, guys, for my setup here. Thanks, man. That was ridiculous. This is a ridiculous trade. Looks like it's gonna get that retest. Apple on the 30, still under. Microsoft getting rejected under that moving average. Nvidia pushing up. Big green candle from Nvidia. So that was the culprit, I think. People loading up, but too. Nvidia is a great price right now. 83 bucks. I told you under 100 I was going to be buying, but look, I bought at 98, sold at 94. That was on Friday. It's down to 83. I mean, this thing could get down to 80, or maybe this was the low, right? We can never time the bottom. All we could do is follow direction. Big green candles. Everything's pretty much above that 45 moving average. Most companies. Costco's below it. Tesla, again, selling off to 208, back up to 230. I believe Tesla could sell off too, even more. Google pushing up. T-Mobile below. Why am I looking at these? If you're all tuning in, it's because they are majority holding for QQQ, right? Not a lot, like 2%, 5%, stuff like that. Wow. I really think this is gonna sell off. I just don't know when. It's sold off so much anyways already. Yeah, I think it's gonna rally. Dang. Should have listened to my dream. $35, right at 35. 13%. Come on, 13%. $5 per share basically. Even if I got 50 shares, that's insane. $200. Basically the same amount. 120 on SQQQ, selling at the perfect top. $200 on QQQ or TQQQ, selling at the perfect bottom to the top. But I'm definitely not a perfect trader. No one is. Man, really, really messed up on this one. Needs to get rejected more. I just don't believe in it. I don't believe it's going to rally it. I mean, it already moved so high. Not so high. See that? It's still below that resistance. This is a third 5-minute candle that hasn't been able to get above that resistance of 417. Could happen now, but just, Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think they want to close the gap too. They got, I was gonna say they got close, but no, they really didn't. Yeah, see, so it's not my trading style, right? I just like to get out, lock in profits, move on with my day. Now I got to deal with this choppiness all day where it's like right on the edge of break even, right on the edge of resistance. It can chop all day, it can make newer lows all day. Mm, hmm. Now it's up above 417 again, back below it again. People are saying it's worse than 2008, it's worse than COVID, that this is just the beginning, but you buy the rumor, you sell the news. The news is coming out today, it seems like, but we've known about it for what, 2 months now? We've been watching this thing sell off from 540. 540. That's weird. Oh, right here, 540.01 to 398. 26% sell off. I mean, that makes a headline. 26% does make a headline. Yeah, I'm really not liking this setup, guys. It's gonna break out. It's gonna break out. We're gonna see new highs. Oh my gosh, of course. I really don't know what to do now. Fill gap. Fill gap to 50. I'm already holding. Might as well hold a little bit more. See if this trade plan works out. There's a gap fill. Literally just gap filled. So there it is. My gosh. There we go. Up 120 to down 100. I'm the guy holding. What the fudge? Yep, for any reason. For any dang reason. Got the gap fill. Wow, look at that green candle, man. That 4-hour green candle. I went from up 5% to down 5%. Oh my god. How do you even come back from that? You know what I mean? Just live to fight another day. You hold. I'm holding because it's obviously coming back down. Wow. Insane green candle, guys. Insane 5-minute green candle. Well, they said it was going to be a Black Monday. Wow. Black Monday turned out to be not so black, right? I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't even know what to say. This is one of the biggest green candles we've had literally all month. I mean, maybe this one. It went up 1.6%. This candle has gone up 5%, guys. A 5% freaking candle. This is the first 5% candle we've seen since the actual sell-off started. 3.5% there. This is absolutely wild. A 6% candle. What in the actual frickin' frick? For any reason at all, for any reason, like I said, any reason. Wow. The biggest green candle in history of all time. Told you, don't hold. Don't hold SQQQ. Look at this. 17%. I'm down 7%. Wow. And my stream quality is horrible. Yeah, I bet. I bet. What is actually happening? It's begun. Has it begun? Is this the biggest bull trap you've ever seen? Or is this the end of the bear market? And we're now beginning to go into a bull market. We're still below the moving average overall. I mean, we're still... Dang. Dang. Not a good day to trade. I was down 8K. Now I'm up. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. That's probably how everyone's feeling. And it's going to continue to push up. Are you kidding me now? Oh my God, I gotta get out. I gotta get out. That's... Wow. Well, you got to see it all right here. I locked in $50 this morning, up 120, and I refused to sell. I refused to get out of my position. I even had a dream to go long on TQQQ. $10 per share. 80 shares. Whoo! 80 shares, $800 today, $1,000 day. And I traded the wrong direction. Now again, this can still sell off. And it can completely recover. Look how low it is below that moving average. Holy moly. Cannot believe that just happened. I can believe it. $251 loss. I had to finally just cut it. Doesn't even want to register where I sold. Whew. Ouch. Yeah, that one hurt. That one hurt. Just for it to maybe even sell back off again, but I knew 60 was too high. I knew it going in this morning. It hit $60 twice. One, two. That's exactly what happens with the momentum trading. It hits the resistance twice. It's going to get rejected. You're going to get a third? One of the biggest moves in history. And I got to play the downside of it. I got to lose on it. A beautiful 5-6% move on that green candle. $44.68. And now it's coming back. Look at that. $44.68. $45.68. That would have been a $30. $2.20. Just hindsight, you can't do that to yourself, right? Ouch. You hold on. That just hurt. That was a move, man. That's the volatility of the market. That's the exact volatility that I was talking about. Holy moly, because this thing could literally just come all the way back down now. And it already is. Look at that. It's already giving back half of that whole candle. What can you stomach in this market? That was a huge candle. Huge. That was like a 6% candle. I've never seen a candle that large before. Like in this entire time. And this was a huge candle, I thought. 3.55%. $18, $19 candle for QQQ. It was a 6% candle, $25. And that's where it is now. It was more like 8% or something. That was ridiculous. That was a 10% candle. I'm sorry. A 10% candle in like 5 minutes. 10 minutes. 10%. I'm telling you guys, be careful with market volatility. Lock in profits because it could change direction, and I didn't do that. I failed. Sold at $44.68, $47. I would have literally recovered $100 right now. So instead of being down $251, it'd only be down $151. But again, can't do that to yourself. This could continue to sell off, and I could be down tons and tons, even more money. Whew. Wow. Well, they got me. $250 is nothing compared to other traders. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. 10% though. I mean, 10%. It still hurts. Dang. Crazy, huh? Crazy, crazy. And now selling off. Ah, well. We live to fight another day, guys. This can recover. The volatility is just insane. This can completely recover all the way back to where it was. It can QQQ recovers. QQQ doesn't have to recover. It looks like it had a real good rejection off of that 45 EMA. Patience, locking in profits earlier. All of it could have played a better part in definitely in my trade today. Leading by example is not what I did here. Maybe on the first half, buying, selling, but definitely not on the second part. This candle, I could have got locked in profit. That candle, that candle. I could have locked in profit literally all the way down. And I believe 52 or 53 down in this area was my break even. Right in this area was my break even. It even gave me a couple chances like, just Johnny, get out. Just break even. And I wanted it to bounce, and it didn't bounce. It just sold off. So here you go. It's coming back up now. $59. 54. Yeah. Yeah. Just need a break, I guess. So appreciate you guys' time. Looks like we're at about an hour. If you guys want to watch me trade again tomorrow, make some money or lose even more, definitely check out the live stream. Appreciate you guys' time. Like always, be careful with these markets. It is extremely volatile. You can get a change in direction for any reason at any moment. A lot of volatility. This is not something that the market's used to, as it's not as choppy. But hey, a lot of money to be made for the bears and the bulls. So I appreciate you guys' time like always. Remember, let's end the year on a green note and have yourselves a great rest of the day.